Hey, Sora, you look really serious. What are you reading?
It's a novel called Makaitensho, Rebirth from the Demon World. It's about a forbidden ninja technique called Makaitensho, where famous swordmasters like Miyamoto Musashi are resurrected. It's super intense.
Oh yeah, in the movie, Amakusa Shiro brings back these legendary warriors to get revenge on the government, right?
Exactly. And Amakusa Shiro is portrayed as this really beautiful young guy.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're so into it. I'm more curious about this forbidden ninja technique, though.
I'll explain that in the second half of the video, but it's pretty creepy. Let's dive deeper into Amakusa Shiro's story.
Amakusa Shiro was a charismatic young leader during the Shimabara Rebellion in Kyushu, Japan, in the 17th century. He was only 16 years old but became the leader of the uprising.
16 and already a leader? Plus, they say Shiro was a super handsome boy. That's just too perfect.
If a time machine ever gets invented, you'd probably be the first to head straight to the 17th century, wouldn't you?
Amakusa Shiro was born in Higa Province, which is modern-day Kumamoto Prefecture. His family were Christians, so he grew up surrounded by Christian teachings.
He was especially influenced by Christianity. After visiting Nagasaki several times, that's when people began to believe he was a messenger of God.
Not just strong faith, but serious charisma too.
He's got all these miracle stories attached to him too. Like healing a blind girl and even walking on water.
With miracles like that, no wonder people saw him as a savior.
On top of that, there was a prophecy about a 16-year-old prodigy who would come and save the people. That really boosted his popularity.
A prophecy and a beautiful boy? He's basically a storybook hero. But why did he become the leader?
That's because of the Shimabara Rebellion. In 1637, farmers, fed up with heavy taxes and the persecution of Christians, rose up in revolt. Shiro was chosen as the symbolic leader.
So even though the adults were probably handling the strategies, Shiro became the people's hope and symbol.
The rebel army fought under the Christian cross, but they couldn't win against the massive forces of the shogunate. In the end, they were forced to take refuge in Hara Castle.
And this is where the ninja come in, right?
Exactly. The Koga ninja worked for the shogunate, sneaking in to check on the rebels' food supplies. Once they confirmed the shortage, the shogunate switched to a siege, starving them out.
Wow, ninja to the rescue. And in the end, Hara Castle fell, didn't it?
Yeah, Shiro was eventually captured and executed. But there's a mystery around whether the head they displayed was really his.
That's such a mysterious ending.
After that, the shogunate cracked down even harder on Christians, leading Japan into its era of isolation. But Amakusa Shiro's still super popular today, isn't he?
Definitely. There are tons of works based on him. But one of the most famous is Makaitensho by Yamada Futaro.
Oh yeah, that's the one where dead swordmasters come back to life and cause all kinds of trouble.
Exactly. And the key to all of it is the forbidden ninja technique, Makaitensho.
That ninja technique sounds like serious bad news.
Makaitensho is a forbidden technique created by a man named Mori Souiken. He survived the Shimabara Rebellion and used this technique to resurrect the dead swordsmen.
But it's not just regular resurrection, right? There's something much darker about it.
Exactly. The technique doesn't just bring people back, it turns them into demons with even more power than they had when they were alive. But there's a catch. First, Souiken has to cut off one of his fingers and place it inside a special woman's body, called a nintai.
Cutting off his own finger.
Yup. Then, using that nintai, he puts the soul of the warrior. He wants to revive into a new body. If that warrior has strong regrets about dying, they'll grow inside the nintai and break free after about a month.
Whoa, that's way scarier than I expected. They're not just coming back to life normally, huh?
No, they come back as cruel, merciless demons. They become powerful and dangerous, leaving destruction in their wake.
And that's when Amakusa Shiro leads these resurrected warriors against the shogunate, right?
Right. In Makaitensho, famous historical figures like Miyamoto Musashi and Inshin of the Hozoan school come back with terrifying strength. Their appearances are really frightening.
These warriors come back stronger than ever. So no wonder the shogunate was scared of them.
They lose all their previous honor and pride, becoming beings that only seek strength. That's why this ninja technique is forbidden. It twists human desires and regrets into something monstrous. Amakusa Shiro's influence is so strong that, both in real life and in legends, he's remembered as a charismatic figure. In stories like Makaitensho, his presence is just as impactful.
Yeah, not only in history, but also in fiction, his character is portrayed with so much appeal.
Exactly. Amakusa Shiro and the legendary swordsmen continue to inspire us. It's incredible that a 16-year-old boy could have such an impact on history.
Well, that's it for today. If you're curious about Makaitensho, definitely check out the novel or movie.
See you in the next video.
Catch ya later.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.